back. We're now going to take a look at probably the most rock chord you're going to play on the guitar, called the power chord. This is extensively used in rock music. You need to know this one. We're going to start with what we call open power chords. When we're talking about open position anything, it means that some of the strings are going to be used open. And we're going to start with a chord called A5. A5 is the correct name for a power chord. You'll also hear guitarists just talking about the A power chord. Open A string, finger 1, fret 2 of the D string, strike across just 2 strings, just the A string and the D string. So there you have A5. Dead easy to change this one. Only requires one finger to move 1 string higher to what we call D5, the D power chord. And again, I'm just using the D and the G string for that chord. The third power chord we're going to look at is called E5, and that first finger ended up on the 2nd fret of the G string there. That's going to move down to the 2nd fret of the A string, and you're going to play the low E string and the A string, like so. So A5, 2, 3, 4, D5, 2, 3, 4, E5, 2, 3, 4, and back to A5. That would be a good wee example progression to try to practice. I think you'll find just using that first finger a lot easier than changing between major chords. So A5, 2, 3, 4, D5, 2, 3, 4, E5, 2, 3, 4, and come back again, finish on A5. And for, that's just an example. Why don't you try and make your own one up? That's a really good way to learn, to try to invent your own wee chord progression using these power chords. Fretted power chords. These are going to be very handy because now if you're looking at a tab, you can play any power chord that might come up. G5, C5, E flat 5, whatever the chord is, it doesn't matter. And we're going to use what we call a power chord shape. Let's just do, for argument's sake, let's just do a G5. So here's our shape for it. Finger 1, fret 3 of the low E string, finger 3, fret 5 of the A string. And we're just going to stick with 2 strings here. So I've played the E and the A string, and here's my power chord. So that's an example of G5. Let's also look at C5. We're going to look a little bit further up the fretboard. What we can do with these chords is just move the shape around the guitar, and we get lots of different power chords. Once you learn more about the fretboard, you can discover which chords were played there. In fact, if you move finger 1 up to fret number 8, which is C, your 3rd finger comes onto fret 10 on the A string. That's called C5. And again, we're just going to keep on the same 2 strings. We're going to move 2 frets higher, and we're going to get D5. So let's just try a wee rhythm using the fretted power chords. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 3 and the 4, 3 was C, C5, 4 was D5. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm talking about in terms of frets, first finger, I'll tell you where my first finger goes. Fret 3, 3, 8, 10. One additional point. The shapes that I was talking about were always starting on the E string. These exact same shapes will apply to the A string. And in fact, you could even move them up to the D string. So move around, practice, just move them around the place. Experiment, see what you like the sound of, see what you don't like the sound of. And just practice as much as you can with these shapes. We've been using a clean sound today, which means we don't have distortion on the guitar. If we were using power chords in a proper rock context, we would probably want some kind of distortion on the guitar, but we wanted to try to keep it clean so you can hear exactly what's going on. So there we go. There's your lesson on power chords. Have fun with those.